Okay, we're live. All right. Welcome. I'm Mike. Welcome to Mike Golf's Oregon. In this episode, we're going to talk about something that a lot of YouTube channels obsess about: partnership program, monetization, revenue generation on your YouTube channel. And you may ask, why would Mike, who has, if you're looking at this video, less than 400 subscribers, be talking about monetization? You're right. Good question. I have called in the big guns, some of my friends from YouTube here, to help us tonight. Folks that have joined the partnership program and are ready and willing to explain how they got about doing that. But first, some quick housekeeping. So I'm streaming in both vertical and in horizontal. If you're watching in vertical, you will see just the vertical chat. If you're watching in horizontal format, you'll see just the horizontal format chat. But we can see all of it, and we'll be able to respond to your questions. So as we go along here, feel free to throw your questions into the chat, and we'll get to those as we move along. Whoops. Well, we just lost somebody, but we'll throw them back in there. Roger, it's you and me.
We could talk for days, though.
We can talk for days. All right. Okay. So they're not all in yet, but I'll add people as they show up. Let's start with the introduction of our guest. This is, I had a whole introduction for everybody that was supposed to be on here, but it's just you, me, Roger. So we'll just talk about it. This is Roger Golfs, right up the road from me here in Oregon. Roger, I'm thankful that you jumped on tonight. Thank you for coming on with me. How are you doing this evening?
I'm good, Mike. Thanks for having me on.
Good. Here, I'm going to throw somebody else on. Sorry to interrupt you.
I think Mike is well on his way to monetization, but it's just if he wants to get there. We're not sure. It's more community with Mike.
Yeah. I'm taking more of a little bit of a lackadaisical approach to this and not really too concerned about whether I get there or not, but it's a fun ride. So we got Roger on the West Coast, Roger right here in Oregon with me. Let's get to our other guests. I got Joe from Sorta Like Golf coming out of Maryland, representing the East Coast, or the team We're Really Cold. And also on team We're Really Cold, we got Mark with MG Golf in Connecticut. Mark, how you doing tonight? He's doing good. I can tell.
Well, we've still got like 3 inches of ice on top of 4 inches of snow here in Maryland. So no real golf happening this week.
Oh, that's good. That's a bummer. Okay, so Mark will join us when he gets his stuff sorted out there. But let's start with this. So there are a lot of ways to get your channel monetized, right? Everybody kind of goes about it a different way. Joe, I think it'd be fair to describe your method as shorts, right? You leveraged shorts to get your hours. You leverage shorts to get your subscribers. Roger, I think of your method sort of as like a flood the zone. Is like more of a traditional method, right? Lots of content, just keep plugging away and be consistent at it. And then you got a little bit of a boost there. When you got close, you got a boost at the end from another big channel. And Mark, if you can hear me, I don't know, he can just wave. But Mark probably had the wildest ride of all, because he did it with a viral video, and literally like 1 or 2 videos, which is really cool. So I'd like to hear sort of what was your strategy. So Joel, I'll start with you. Like, what was your strategy? You kind of targeted shorts early on. What was your strategy to build your channel, build up your viewers, build up your hours, and get to that monetization?
Yeah, I think one of the things that I realized really early on is that one round of golf provides a ton of content. Like it's kind of unique in that way. Like, especially for me as a high handicapper, I mean, I'm hitting in the hundreds a lot of the time, or the 90s, definitely all the time. And so that's potentially 90 different shorts that you can use per round of golf, right? So I would just pick out interesting shots, throw them up there, and each one of them, pulls in a couple thousand views usually, that sort of thing. So the views started racking up pretty fast. And then all it took from there was one video that kind of hit it big, that ended up with like 55,000 views on long form. And that really took me over the threshold where I needed to be to get to that monetization side of the house. But I have to, I mean, I'm sure we'll get into this later, but the whole monetization thing, I think people shouldn't get really super hung up on it, because I think I've, since I've been monetized for a few months, I've made like a little over $150 You know what I mean? So the whole thing about monetization, unless you are hitting some seriously giant niches, I think that's going to be a tough road to hoe. But your mileage may vary, as they say.
Yeah. How
Can you
long
hear
did
me
it-
now?
We can hear you
Yeah.
now, Mark. How are you
Oh,
doing?
hell yeah. What a
There
pain
he
in the
is.
ass that was.
I want to say hi to everybody in the chat. I don't know. Apparently JT Gaming wants us to just shut up. That's fine. You could
shut
always
up.
just turn off the channel. So hi to Grayson, hi to speaking of bifocals here, hi to Lil D, 48 V Joey, Layla, bunch of you in there. It's good to see you guys in here. So how long did it take you to go from that like hey, I'm going to start doing shorts, and then you made it to like got your subscriber count and your hours count going the
Yeah, so
going the
it
shorts
took
route method?
it took a little over a year. Right? So I did it in a little over a year.
Okay.
And most of that time, I wasn't really, I didn't think I could ever get there. So I wasn't really pushing it until probably about 4 or 5 months out, when I realized, hey, maybe I could actually do this. And so that's when I really kind of put the pedal to the metal. And it works. But the thing is, it's really all about slow and steady winning the race. You just got to keep putting content up there, keep putting it up, keep putting it up, keep putting it up, and that'll get you there at some point or another for sure.
Okay. Mark, just to bring you up to speed, we're talking about sort of, there's a lot of different methods, different routes to getting to that partnership status, right? And
Sure.
Joe did it with shorts. Roger, I'll I think go to you next. You
Okay.
you did it sort of more traditional way, right? Which is just really steady, consistent, sort of what Joe just said, right? Really steady, consistent, but you were focused, I think, more on actually, I'm going to start calling you Jim Nance. You look like Jim Nance now. Say hello, friends.
Oh, me? Hello,
yeah,
friends.
yeah, hello, friends. But you just sort of did it with like the steady. Again, at the end there, you sort of flooded the zone with tons of content, and it was really getting a lot of engagement. And then you had a little bit of a boost at the end. But I won't steal your thunder. Let you share
Okay.
that. So tell us a little bit about how you sort of went about your strategy for getting to those magic numbers.
Yeah, I would say probably a year and a half ago, I just started out making
Can't hear you,
course
man.
vlog. Oh, you guys can't hear me.
I hear you.
I hear him.
Okay.
Oh, you do? Okay, I don't hear him.
Joe can't hear me. Keep going.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Let us know in the chat if you can't hear him too.
Yeah. So I would just say I started making course vlogs. I got a lot of role models out on the internet who I want to kind of be like Not a Perfect Golfer, James from the UK. I like his course vlogs, very cinematic. But I did that for 1 or 2 months, and I kind of stopped because I got busy with work and golf. And that kind of hurt me because I did see my subs ramp up to 100 or 200, and then I just stopped. And I wasn't consistent. And then I picked it back up 3 months later and tried to be consistent every week. And then put 3 shorts from one long form video. And just try to stay consistent, and then got to 500 subs. But I would say it's a lot of tips from my friends in here. We have our own Discord group, and they said, Roger, your thumbnails suck, and fix that. And but
You suck,
they-
Roger.
they gave me a lot of tips, stop doing this, do this better. And I think that helps a lot, just having it in a community, but consistency. Yeah, I flooded the zone a bit, but I got to try to post at least once a week. That was my goal.
I think it was really only towards the end there, right? As you got up to 800 subs, that's when suddenly it was every 2 days. It seemed like there was a new video. And why don't you just a little bit share the one video that really turbo boosted you over the line?
Oh, sure. Yeah. So, I got to 500, and then I realized live streaming putting actually got me a lot of subs and watch hours, because to get to full monetization, you need that 1,000 subs, 4,000 watch hours. So the live
Were you
streams
putting
really
barefooted though?
no, I was putting with church socks,
Oh,
this mesh
okay.
socks. They like that, and then I started singing.
Could
and
have
stuff.
doubled your subs, bro.
Yeah, shout
I
out to
can't
the
go barefoot.
shout out to the barefoot.
Go for the
Korean
correct
gross.
niche.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I got the boost at the end from Golf Sidekick. I do a lot of hey, I play golf. I'm trying to get better as an 11 handicap. I'm trying to get to scratch. So I try a lot of people's strategies on course management. So that's kind of been my strategy. And then Golf Sidekick, I kind of did one video. I said, hey, I watch your videos. I tried that out. I didn't shoot par, but I tried. And then he commented on it and gave me tips on there, actually like 2 paragraphs full of coaching. And then, yeah, that gave me a big boost of like 17K views.
Well, didn't he also?
And can I just interject something just real
Please
quick?
do.
Because I had a very similar situation with the scoring method. And so this is probably something that the viewers will want to key in on. If you can pull in somehow these much larger channels, that really does help. So I made a video similar to this, but trying to use the scoring method, and I failed miserably. And so I didn't really brag on it, but I just said, they always use good golfers in this or whatever. And Coach Will, who does the scoring method, came to me and said, let's do another video. I'll answer all your questions. I'll give you, free, course coaching and stuff. And that next video that I did with him was like blockbuster. So yeah, that's a great point you made, Roger. Yeah.
On the flip side, though, it doesn't always work, because I have shouted out MG Golf in every video, and I've received zero.
Yeah, but that guy, man,
zero boost from that
guy, man.
You get a comment from him.
I'm
You
this
will get a
close to
comment.
quitting, this close to no longer shouting him out on my videos.
Keep going, man.
This
Like a
close.
snowball.
Yeah, like a snowball. I should be at 350 subs any day now. Okay, so Mark, you probably have the wildest ride to sort of hitting the statistical measurements for partnership status with the viral videos. I know you've shared it before in when you and I had a conversation, but share it for the benefit of the group here tonight. Your ride to hitting partnership status.
Oh, it took forever, dude. It was like 3 videos, I think. It was a wild ride.
Easy, man.
It
I'm gonna remove him. Let me remove him real quick here.
Yeah, kick me out, bro. I wouldn't call it viral. I don't know if it was virality or just right place at the right time, to be honest. It was before every asshole was on the course with a camera and a tripod.
Yeah.
There was no high handicap niche in it, or what was. It was very small. And I was just honestly not trying to do anything other than just fill a void that wasn't there. Like, you searched up, 4 or 5 years ago, search 30 handicap golf. There was not any, or not much at all. I was looking for mid handicap golfers, 20-ish, so I could see what they're doing that I wasn't doing as a 30. And like, even that was barely there. There was one guy like over in the UK that I was watching. I think it was not a perfect golfer, I think is his name.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I could do that, like not as good as him, but I'll give it a try. And it just filled that hole in the niche and just blasted off. I mean, it took a little bit for the algorithm to actually understand what my video is and where to push it, but once it did, it was just exponential growth.
It's funny because I guess I've never really thought about it, but those guys are probably actually pretty brave pioneers to put bad golf up on the internet.
Oh yeah.
Right? Because up until then, what are you watching when you watch golf on TV or on the internet? It's pros. And for them to be brave enough to put up a bad round and then realize that there are far more golfers who can identify with that is pretty special sauce there to take advantage of that. So that's actually really cool. So 3 videos in, Mark, you hit the magic numbers. Okay, so you've all achieved partnership status. What do you understand now about it? What's different about it? What do you think about it that you wouldn't have known prior to actually doing it? And I'll just throw that one out there.
Yeah, the fact that the money doesn't just roll in automatically. You know what I mean? I think that there's in the general public, and I had this too, that a sense that once you get YouTube monetization, that ad money just like starts blowing your bank account out of the water, and that's not the case. So, I mean, it may be for some people, but it really, for small niches like this, it's a tougher road to hoe, I think, and there are other better ways to make revenue off of it.
Yeah. How about you,
Roger?
Roger?
What was your first paycheck? How big was your first payout?
What paycheck? I haven't got anything yet.
You didn't get one yet?
I've only been in 1.5 months, maybe, but I've already made like $200 or something. That's pretty
awesome.
good.
That's not nothing.
Yeah,
real good.
It's awesome.
But I would say it's because coming from the other end now, I understand why people like Mr. Short Hitter are like posting videos every 2 days or every day. Cause like now it's like you're gonna make a video, you're gonna make money. Like it could be $5, it could be $50, but like that's just you putting out content and you're gonna make money. Like unlike before I was monetized, it's like I'm gonna get a sub, maybe some watch hours, but now it's like actual worthwhile. I think it's kind of different.
So that's your motivator now, getting some cash.
I just want to play around and pay for it with my YouTube money, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like it's net, right? Yeah.
That's exactly what my goals when I started. Yep.
I think that's good. How about you, Mark? What is different about it that, you know, the perception versus the reality of what happens once you hit that level?
It's no different, dude. I got monetized like right at the beginning. I don't have that before story, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like I'm not money driven whatsoever. I don't give a shit if I get paid. It's nice to have, like Roger was saying, like when I first got accepted, it was like, oh, if I make $20, it paid for that 9-hole round I just played. Awesome. That was all I was going for. And then even when I was starting to make more money, it was like everything went back to the channel. You know, camera gear, microphones, laptop, just editing software, everything went back to it. So if anything, it's just more that I can do to make the videos better. So that's all the change, really.
I will say for the three of you, I'm really disappointed that I don't think any of you have put out like a 35-minute video that's titled something along the lines of 1 year monetized on YouTube. This is how much I made. And then you don't really say how much you made until 29 minutes into the 30-minute video.
That's in my list.
It should be.
Definitely.
It was one of my winter videos.
That's in the queue, for real.
I never said I was smart about this.
Yeah. So here, Paul has a good question, and we've talked about this on the Discord. When you play a round and film, are you writing off the round costs?
Everything.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Filming, not
Absolutely.
filming. If I'm golfing whatsoever, if it's golf adjacent, it is paid off. I mean,
100%.
next week.
Yeah.
Same. And don't forget the mileage getting to and from the course either.
Yeah, mileage.
Roger?
I am gonna talk to my tax person soon for this season, but yeah. I got to do something like that.
Talk to my tax person.
Yeah.
Mark's third channel.
I'm an MBA, and I can tell you this is 100% legal.
Everything's fine. Write it all off.
I'm a lawyer, and I can't tell you if this is legal or not. Sounds good to me. I don't know. Go for it. So I guess that's your answer, Paul, is like, yeah. It sounds like, you know, Mark and Joe 100% writing everything off. Roger, soon to be writing.
I write everything down too. I mean, that's the key. You got to write everything down, man. You got to keep those records, right?
Now I can talk like a lawyer. Document. That's the only rule. Document everything. Okay. That's what you.
But Mike, the club dues though, like I don't think we could write that off. If you
can't write off club dues.
No.
Why?
Athletic clubs are not. They're not a expensable expense under the tax code. I do know that one. Which stinks, but maybe it's a reason for me to drop my membership and then just start paying and writing off. Oh, here we go. Sydney, are you sure you were raised in California? Because that sounds like an Oregonian comment. The IRS doesn't audit. Trust me, wink, wink. Shouldn't put that on the internet.
They're free to, because I'm 100% legal. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, Mike, another thing I learned is like, I understand why people put such long videos out too, like 45 minutes, 50 minutes, because I think that's like a lot more ad revenue. Just what I've experienced versus a 12-minute video. I might get like $5, but a 50-minute video might be like $100. So I think that's why people do that too.
Yeah, I think you actually made a comment about it in one of the threads on the Discord and kind of broke down like, hey, for this length video, it's not worth it, right? And I think that's why you see, I'm going to assume it's one of the reasons why you see all of the really big channels, they're pushing out to 2-hour videos now.
Right.
Right. I mean, part of it is the entertainment factor, and they have got a lot to say and a lot to do, and they're showing all this stuff. But I would imagine that that's got to be part of it. And it's also people watching on TVs. What do you think, Mark?
Big time TV. Yeah. It's algorithm. Yeah.
The TV
There's
thing
two
blows me away.
extremes
I
now.
can't imagine
There's
watching YouTube on
there's
TV.
long form and shorts, like super long form, and then there's shorts. That's the
Yeah.
algorithm right now.
Yeah. So my 5-minute snarky videos just don't have a place. They don't have a home.
No,
But Joe, what were you know?
keep shouting me out though.
Keep shot. Yeah. Thanks for all the help. Joe, what
Yeah.
were you saying? You were. I think
Oh,
you
it
and Mark
just
were
blows
talking
me away
something.
that people watch YouTube on TV. I've never done that, but a lot of my viewers do. Just like Mark was saying, there's a lot of people that watch it on the TV, and that's pretty wild. I've watched a couple of my videos just to see what they look like up there, and I mean it looks fine, but it just is. I don't know. It's for me, it's a computer thing, so I don't know.
I think part of it is the niche, though. Golf just looks a well-shot golf YouTube video looks every bit as fantastic as a pro round on a TV.
Yeah.
Like you watch some of those
Yeah.
big guys, the big channels with all the drone shots and everything else. It looks amazing, and so you throw that up on a big TV, and yeah, I think your watch hours are going to go up because people want to sit there and watch that because it just looks nice,
Right.
Especially for team work cold, team we're colder than you.
I mean, it still blows me away that people like to watch bad golf, and I do. I like to watch it, but I don't
How-
understand why. It's really
How bad of
strange
golf
phenomenon.
though? How bad of golf?
I
It's
mean, I
too
started
much.
as a 33 handicap. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
a lot of people watched it. So I don't know, man. It's wild.
I know.
It's
I think
wild.
it's okay. For me, I watch less of the really, really bad golf now. But if they're good at, the problem is the really, really bad golfers that are on YouTube, and I was guilty of this if I go back and watch my first videos, you're also really, really bad at YouTube. And you're really, really bad at editing down a video, and you think every little thing you do is worth including and keeping in your edit, and it's
Ugh.
not. And so it's really hard to watch really bad video, a really bad golf on a really bad video.
Every waggle, every
Yes.
practice swing. Oh Lord.
Yep, every little comment.
Yeah.
And I see Paul.
I feel
we
personally
don't-
attacked right now.
Go watch
I'll
my
watch-
first video.
It's like my first 2 years. First 2 years on YouTube, that describes what I was doing. So Paul watched himself on a 52-foot screen. Swing still sucks. Yeah, but it sucks in huge El Grande fashion.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But can we watch like, hey, we're teeing it up, duff. How many duffs until we're like, oh no, we're turning this off?
Depends on if they're funny
I
or
don't
not.
know. It depends
Yeah.
on the person doing it, man.
Mhm.
If
Yeah.
they're entertaining enough, I'll definitely tune in. I don't know. It's weird, man.
John Baker. I always think back to John Baker, Fat Guy Golf, one of the first Fat Guy Golf channels. He has lots of rounds that were like that, and he was entertaining enough that you could watch it.
Yeah.
And you were kind of pulling for him too. You're like, okay, he's doing this for exercise to lose weight, and he started out at like 600 pounds or whatever. Like, but he has an awesome personality and stuff. So it's like, it's totally watchable. I could do this. Okay, so next question I had written down, or next sort of topic underneath this is, before anybody gets to this full partnership level, there is the 3,000 hours, 500 subs membership level or partnership level. What do you think about that? Do you think that's worth it? One, did you guys do it? Mark, I guess you're kind of out. That was the first 30 minutes of your YouTube career. It's true. But okay, so Roger or Joe, did you guys take advantage of that? Who do you think that's even for? I have some thoughts on it.
You want me to go
Not for
first, Joe,
me.
really quick?
I couldn't
Yeah.
use it. I mean, the whole point of it is that you got to have a big enough audience to make it work, and it just doesn't make any sense the way they roll it out, in my opinion. But
Yeah.
that's just me.
Roger.
Yeah, once I got to 500, I think I live stream more putting, and I don't know if it's the algorithm, but it felt like it opened it up a bit. And Sid and I were talking about that too. But at that point, I could get like gifts or tips while I'm putting, and I did get a few of those. Like it was cool, $2, $10. My wife's donating a lot though, but it kind of opened that up a bit. Like she donated $3, then a random donated $5. I was like, cool.
Yeah, they see somebody. There's probably some to that. It's like starting a tip jar with a couple dollars in it.
Yeah.
What do you think about the program, Mark? My thoughts are like, I think, like Joe said, I think they have it backwards. Like that should be something that is part of the normal partnership program, because it doesn't make sense to have a membership when you're really small versus a membership with special bonus material and information and stuff or whatever you want to throw in it when you're big. I don't know. That's just my thought. It seems like it's a little bit backwards.
It depends on what you want out of your channel, really. Like if you're starting your channel, like if you have like a business or a company and you're using YouTube to kind of grow it on the side, like you can start that stuff and maybe it'll work. I mean, I don't think I've turned any of those on. I could, again, care less. I don't want someone to pay me to play bad golf. I don't know. I haven't messed around with it at all. Is it just for lives, or can you get extra money for long form?
I'm not
I think
sure,
it's for
to be
everything.
honest.
I thought it was for everything, but it may be just lives. That would make sense, I guess. Do you know, Roger?
I turned it on, the membership, and I don't like it either. I mean, I could do like an early access video, but that still feels wrong at such a small level. I think the tips are good, but the membership is weird.
Are they able to do tips and super chat and all that kind of stuff on regular video on demand, or is it only on the lives?
Oh, both. Yeah, they could like tip you
is
on
on
your
both.
long form video. I don't get much of those though.
What else is in that tier?
I think you could open up shopping, maybe some.
All right, so I was curious about what shopping is. I don't even. Okay, I know what shopping is, but I
mean,
don't know
like
what it
you
means.
could like
I don't know what it means.
You could put up your own
partnership.
merch and stuff. I think like you could start selling merch. Yeah.
And it's not, and there's another thing where it will do sort of like an affiliate program, but it's only with YouTube's affiliates.
Yeah.
So
like I looked into the shopping thing like going through Sunday, but I can't put my own link in there, and I think the commission rate is lesser through YouTube, so there's no point in adding that. Otherwise, if you have like your own merch line and you have a Shopify account, then you can, throw that in there. I tried looking into it just for my affiliate companies, but I couldn't figure it out. So again, didn't bother turning it on.
Have you guys? So Sydney asked, have you guys used the hype button?
Hell yeah.
I don't even know what that is. What is the deal
I don't
with
either.
that?
I think that's what Sydney's asking.
It's dumb as fuck.
What is it? What does it do? I don't even know.
I think
it's like a ranking, like in its own little universe. Like it has nothing. It doesn't help you in browse, search, anything. It's just like this hype list that lives by itself and does not help you at all, like whatsoever. And it's always these stupid like international videos that make no sense. Like just go look at the list. It's all bad videos.
Yeah, I think it's like going to the arcade. You got 3 tokens and you could like use it for the month or something. Like hype a video up.
Yeah, I think Discord has something like that too, but I've never touched that either. It just kind of seems pointless. Probably something kids like. I don't know.
Yeah.
Are we gonna get into Discord and communities and all that?
Maybe, but I want to. There was something else I wanted to ask about that program, and now it's completely slipped my mind. Shoot. Well, let's talk about. So the next topic is sort of in that vein, right? Is additional revenue streams you've pursued. I know what I wanted to ask. Here we go. You don't really need that first tier of partnership program to do like your own affiliate. I mean, I could go out and do affiliate links in my videos now. What I was curious about is, I think Roger, I think you do it. I think I've seen you do it, and I know the other guys do it too. But you list like basically everything that you've used in the video as an affiliate link. How does that work for somebody who hasn't done that or somebody who's not doing that? How does that work, and does it work?
Yeah, so you could sign up as an affiliate or a Amazon Associates, what it's called. And it's basically if anybody clicks on that link and they buy your product, you get a certain commission. I mean, an Amazon product, you get a commission. And even if they click your link on Amazon and they go somewhere else and buy paper towels, you'll still get some kickback off of that because they came from your link. So I think it's a good way. Like in my description, I list out a lot of books or training aids that I use, and
paper
just gives them an
towels.
opportunity, to buy something. I looked through it the other day and I was like, I got a few clicks and people did buy. And then I looked at what they bought, and I can't really say what was bought on air here, but
I feel like
Pretty disturbing.
Roger's just hustling. He's putting like the day's shopping list up on every video. Just throw random stuff up there. Somebody click it, please.
It's not
Buy
that
my
successful
stuff.
though. I've tried
Yeah.
like making Amazon books, actually, like golf books through Amazon. I got a few sales on those. So there's different ways to make money, I would think.
Jim Nance, the hustler. How about you, Mark? I know you have affiliate links, but yours are more like sort of direct with your partners, right?
Yeah, but I think everybody started with Amazon Associates. It's like a rite of passage. Like
Mhm.
you could do that at 0 subscribers, really.
Mhm.
I think every single video of mine, like if you scroll way down in the description, I have like my camera, my microphone, everything linked there. So if someone
Paper towels.
happens to get that deep, paper towels, feet pics, whatever, they could get them.
Hey,
But
you and the feet pics, man.
Onlyfeet.com.
dude, I'm stuck on it with the putting.
Joe, have you not seen the foot lady?
No,
She's
I
from
missed
Korea.
that one.
She
I'm
does
still
the live
searching for.
she did the I don't know if she's still doing them. She did the live stream putting videos from Korea, and she would do them with no shoes on, and she used like the poop emoji putter.
She
Oh
got
my God, dude.
she got the like and the subscribe stickers on her putter now.
Yeah,
So it's wild.
it is insane. And like I think the first time I saw her, she had like 15,000 subs, and a day later she's like 22.
I'm gonna get my wife to paint my toenails, and we're gonna do this.
Do it. Onlyfeet.com.
Yeah,
Shave my ankles and see where we end up.
Leave 'em hairy, bro.
Leave them hairy. Leave them hairy.
Leave them
Don't you
hairy.
touch
That's
those
better.
toes. No, don't you touch those toes. Don't you touch those toes. So
No,
go ahead.
I think that the affiliate thing is good though. Like I said, from YouTube itself, I have not made very much money, but I just recently became a Sunday affiliate like Mark, and I mean, a couple days ago, somebody used my link to buy a $300 bag, and I got 10% of that. So that's real money if you can get people to
Cha-ching.
start clicking through there.
Nice.
So.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Good
We're
job,
waiting.
man.
I just
Yeah,
watching
Mark
Mark.
has
I'm
made
waiting.
Mark has made
waiting.
a lot more than obviously I just started with it. But the other thing is, from my point of view, and we've talked about this a little bit, Mike, but my original goal, and honestly still my goal, is to not have to pay for golf stuff. Like I don't ever want to buy a golf ball ever again in my life, right? So I just review golf balls, and now I have enough viewers and other brands under my belt that people are nice enough to send me balls to review. So I pretty much can keep that kind of rolling. And now I just signed a thing with Bomb Tech, so I'll get some drivers and that kind of stuff. And that's, to me, is worth a lot, because that's hundreds of dollars worth of equipment that you get that you didn't have to shell out real money for. So that's cool.
Yeah. Mark, explain for me and for everybody else, like the affiliate process. What does it look like when you're reaching out? I know you and I talked about this, but we can talk about it again here. What's the pitch, and sort of what's their process? What's the general vetting process that you've gone through to become an affiliate?
On the golf side, I haven't reached out to anyone. They've come to me. I think I mentioned this last time we talked, but like once you hit a certain number, 1,000, 15, 2,000, you start getting the emails in. Most of them are shit, but there's a couple good ones. And you could tell the good ones when they're really personalized. Like they're telling you things that you've done in your video. You're like, okay, so you have actually seen my channel. You're not just looking at my sub count right now. So Sunday hit me up. It was fucking luck, honestly. Like I was in the market for a bag. I was looking at their bags, and within like a month, I just got a random email from them like, yo, we'll send you out a bag, do a video on. I was like, perfect. Just saved myself $200. And I just took that so seriously. I made the best possible video that I could at that time with my abilities, and I think they appreciated it. They could probably tell, even though, I'm not out there with a big camera crew and all this stuff. It was just me, but I think it was very well put together with my abilities. And it's just been a awesome relationship. Every time they send something my way, it's the best product that I could get out for them is what I'm putting out, just to keep that relationship rolling. Also, I'm with Primo Golf. This was way back in the day before they had Grant and Micah on the team. So they were also just a startup company, kind of in the works at least. So again, that was just luck, good timing that I got on board with them. Grant got on, a bunch of hype. I made a shit ton of money with them. And those are my two big ones. I have a golf ball company that I work with, so I get free golf balls. And then
Dang.
emails, I've gotten some clubs here and there, but you know, it's all just put out
Crushing
the
it.
best product you can. If you want your relationship to last with these people, you got to make a good video for them.
Any other thoughts there? Anybody?
I'm new to it, but I got.
Oh, go ahead,
kinda,
Roger.
like, I'm new to this, but I've kind of got like 2 companies that are working with me now, so it's been interesting. It's kind of hard when the product's not great. Like I don't know what to do with that kind of video.
Don't say
Throw it
those
in
2
garbage.
companies' names right now.
I
Don't
won't.
say
I won't.
their
Yeah.
names.
I won't for sure. But
Send
yeah,
it back.
it's just interesting. Like
Yeah, I had a situation like that where, and I think I actually put it up on the Discord, but I won't talk about who it
Mhm.
was, where I got some golf balls that cracked on me, and I mean my swing speed's like under 80. You know what I mean? If I'm breaking them, there's something's up. And so in that case, I decided I'm just not going to do that review because
okay.
you know, there's no reason for me to slag them. Obviously, they don't put out balls that crack all the time. I got a bad batch of balls, so there's no reason to, you know, I probably could have gotten some views out of it, but at what cost, you know? So,
Mhm.
and at the same time, I'm not going to review it and say, oh, this is great when it broke in the middle of the round. You know what I mean? So you kind of just chalk those up to, okay, what's the next video?
I do see an opportunity for a video there that's probably not, you probably can't find one right now, which is best golf balls for swing speeds under 40 miles an hour.
Under 40, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Or to use with like plastic kids clubs.
Yeah.
Okay, so we touched on there's ad revenue, there's all this stuff, and I know we're focusing really on this stuff right now, but that's kind of what I pitched this as. What other revenue streams, additional revenue streams, have you guys pursued, or are you pursuing, or do you plan to pursue to sort of generate money out of your little enterprise here?
So you could go for sponsored content where they're paying you, like they might send you a product to test, but they're also paying you. And that's something I'm actually working with someone right now in emails, and it takes a little bit more work because there's a bit more negotiating going on. So it's not as easy as like, we'll send you a product, make a video. Like that's easy. Yeah. Well, let's create some terms here and talk money. How much are you going to pay me? How are you going to pay me? What is it based on? Is it views? Is it upfront? Like there's more shit that goes into it, but that's where majority of the bigger channels are making a lot of their money is sponsored content.
Yeah.
How about you, Joe or Roger? You guys pursuing anything like that? I would
Not
assume,
yet. I don't think I'm big enough to do that yet. To be honest,
that was kind of
with
my
you.
assumption. Is there's probably a threshold, and I'm sure that marketing departments that look at sponsorship money are saying, hey, if they're not at a certain threshold, then maybe we hold off. Maybe we mark that.
My goal
person and
right
come back
now
to
is
the-
just to get a damn parka to wear in Scotland so I don't freeze to death. That's my whole goal.
Use my link at Primo. Get you some.
Yeah,
more
exactly.
There we
That
go.
I don't have to buy. The whole goal is that I don't have to buy it, man.
That's good.
Tell them I sent you. Get 15% off.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the kind of help. That's the kind of help I'm talking about, Mark. That's good stuff.
I'm not giving you a red cent.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike, I'm just focusing more on the ad revenue right now and kind of what I'm doing. But Mark, you brought up a great point. Like at some point, you probably need a contract or a template, right? So you're not missing anything when you're negotiating.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talk to
Yeah.
Mike. He's a lawyer.
I know, right?
Single client. I work for a single client. Sorry, guys. But honestly,
I mean,
I don't think you do, Roger. Until
No,
you get
just
to
make it
until you get to
personalized.
until you get to the cash side where it's like we're going to pay you money for this. That's a little bit different than like it's not I've worked for consumer product companies before, and it's not that big of a deal to just ship off a case of something to someone who's going to promote it for you in exchange for, hey, they got a free case of something.
Oh,
right?
I mean, but in
Um,
Mark's case, he's talking money now, right?
But
Sponsored.
yeah, if you're talking
Yeah.
about sponsorship and them paying you money, then you're opening up maybe a little bit more liabilities for yourself. And so you do want to have some things more firmed up with all sorts of boilerplate legalese and tiny print and addenda and appendices.
And I think for me at least, and this is only me, but if
think
I
a
got
Got
to
that,
that
Mark?
point,
These, right?
I would definitely look into, creating an LLC before I did anything like that, because you can get in trouble for reputational harm and that kind of stuff. And you don't want to be putting your family at risk for, saying somebody's product wasn't good or not doing what they thought you should do for the money that they paid you. So just,
money,
again,
more
your mileage
problems.
may vary, but
Yeah. Joey D wants to quit his job, get a private jet, and make YouTube videos. Do you have any advice?
yeah, take me
Fucking
with you.
feet videos.
I do. I was just gonna say feet videos, Joey D.
Get putting, bro.
Don't
Get
even bother.
button.
Don't even bother scrubbing those dogs up first. Just get out there and putt. Focus on the feet.
Or be Blades
on-
Brown. Fly the private jets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So YouTube. Next question I want to ask. YouTube recently obviously made some changes to the algorithm, and then made some other changes to sort of like they're doing some big clean out of like AI channels and stuff like that. Has it impacted your channel? Have you seen an impact? I think they traced it back to the first big change was I think September. Have you seen an impact on your channel? What does it do to your revenue? What does it do to your sort of prospects?
Nothing I can tell.
Me too. Nothing.
I don't post videos.
Mark, that's not true. You had 7 videos in 2025. You're
That's a big
targeting
year.
8. You're targeting a big year of growth in 2026, going up to 8 videos. I'm gonna try to watch all 8 of them if I can.
All right.
Especially when you work that. I've been monetized for a year. This is how much YouTube paid me. Video.
I might
I'm
do that
really,
one.
This
really
guy,
looking forward
man.
to that one. That's gonna be a good one.
7, 8
Uh,
videos. I was
yeah.
grinding like 70 videos. Mark just gets
Dude,
there.
you're my
That's
you're my
awesome.
role model, man.
No,
You're
whatever.
8 videos
Roger
is like a
does
day's
8
work.
videos a weekend, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, that's a good question. Do you guys have a backlog of videos? I hear guys talk about having a backlog of videos, and I'm like, how?
No.
I do, yeah.
No, Roger, do you? How many
Yeah.
videos would you estimate you have in a backlog?
5, probably. I just know I'm gonna get busy here. I know I'm gonna get serious about my golf, and I'm not gonna have time. So,
But you also record every round you play, right? Or close to it.
not if I want to spend time with like family and just not do that.
But what's the breakdown? Like, how many do you record versus how many you just play with your family?
Probably 3 record, 1 not record, maybe something like that. I usually record when I'm by myself.
How often do you play?
At least 18 every weekend, probably, and then maybe a 9 during the week. Sometime.
And Joe, you don't have a backlog, right? How often do you play?
No. So what I normally I try to like post a video a week. That's kind of like what I normally do. But it's not because I'm on a set schedule. I just like making videos. I have a
Yeah.
really good time doing it. Like today, so I got a Sunday bag. Those dudes sent, which was ironic because I got a Sunday bag for Christmas before I became an affiliate with them. But anyhow, they sent me a bag, and so it's colder than hell here. I can't go outside, so I just did an unboxing video on that today. And it took me not very long. I had a really good time doing it. So that's what I do. If I can't get out golfing, I'll just figure out. Another time I did a video on how to find balls, on the course and save money. And so because I just had a whole bunch of old balls here, so I just threw them in the floor and started a video. You know what I mean? So I don't really backlog them, but I don't always go out to the course to make them either. Sometimes I'll just do it, here in the house.
I think I try to make a video every week. There's just a lot of weeks I don't try very hard, and so they don't get made because I play a lot. But I don't feel really compelled to always be recording them. Yeah, Sydney's finally realize that, Roger, you look like you're announcing on the PGA. Back to you, Roger. Roger, what's he
Commercial
looking at
break.
down? What's he looking at down there, Roger? Start calling you Dottie. Start calling you Dottie.
Brad Nance.
Okay.
Or what's his name? Jim Nance. You gotta
No,
take off
sort
this
of, yeah.
coat. I think that's the problem.
Hello, friends. Hello, friends. All right. So, Roger, you wanted to talk about, what did you want to talk about? You wanted to talk about
Oh, so building
Discord,
up a community,
community.
and like, do you think it's worthwhile to make a Discord, something off YouTube or a newsletter or something to collect email addresses to sell more? Do you think that's worth it?
All depends on what your goals are, man. If your goals are to kind of like make hard cash, then yeah, you should probably diversify your income stream, you know, and that means getting off of YouTube to do some of it, because if you don't do that, you're totally beholden to YouTube. If YouTube changes something that kills your channel, which hell, they could
It
do
could
that
happen.
tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Then you're just out. You're just out, you know? So if you have your own list, you're not out anymore. You can still reach the people that, you know, want to hear from you, and you can still pitch them on things. So yeah, I think if you're serious about making money, you should definitely do that. That's what I would do at least.
So I used to think that it was kind of ridiculous if you're doing a YouTube channel to be trying to get an email list. It seemed kind of weird. But if you're familiar with the Breaking 80 channel, it's actually Breaking 80 is his website, and he's done equipment reviews for probably 15, 16 years. Been on YouTube for the last couple of years, but he's like one of the bigger sort of unaffiliated reviewers out there. And he's actually based in Oregon, Roger. He posted a video today, and he made exactly the point that you're making, Joe. And I was like, you know, that actually makes a ton of sense. Because he said he's one of the channels that suffered in the last changes of the algorithm. His views kind of took a nosedive. He's still doing okay, but his point was, hey, through my website, through all of my other social media channels, I've cultivated this email list. And guess what? That's data that I own. It's not owned by YouTube. It's not controlled by anybody else. First of all, what kind of business partner behaves the way YouTube does and just changes the rules of the game without telling you, and like waits for you to figure it out? Like, why is everything tanking? But another topic. But his point was, like, this is data that you own. And if the YouTube stuff goes away, guess what doesn't go away? His ability to send out, he's got like a twice a week newsletter that's like packed with features and specials and deals and all sorts of things that are really valuable and a great read. And he owns that, right? Can't be taken away from him. That's his data list, and that's his email list. And so I think it probably is worthwhile if that's your goal, is to just build a lasting sort of community and ability to reach out and touch the people that are waiting for more.
Plus, every dollar that he makes on sponsorships or
touch him.
advertising is his.
That's right. That's right. If he wants to sell advertising on that, and if you build up a big newsletter list and you want to sell advertising on that, that's all your revenue.
And
So-
you can rent the list. You can rent the list
Yeah.
to people that want to reach those people. So
You can
there's a
sell
lot of ways
people
you can do
data.
it. Absolutely.
I found a new way to get email addresses through YouTube, actually, because I have a giveaway going on right now, and they need to send me an email with a screenshot that they subscribed. So I'm getting those emails. And then the second way is, like, since being monetized, I've gotten so many emails about people wanting to play with me. Like, hey, Roger, let's go play around. Let's go play around, which is so awesome. But I don't know if I have the time to play with all these people.
So you asked if it's worth it to start like a Discord for that kind of thing. That's not why I started the Discord at all. And actually, I kind of forgot that I even have probably all your emails. Thanks, Roger. Check your inbox tomorrow.
Oh,
you guys.
Lord.
Check your
That's
inbox.
where all that foot spam has come from.
Yeah. But foot golf. But that's not really why I started, but I did start it for sort of some of the same reasons why you're talking about an email list, which for me, it was really just about community and being able to have these kinds of conversations sort of on demand. Yeah. Look out, Sydney. Here comes the spam big time. So yeah, that's a shout out to the Discord. If you want to join the Discord, come to my YouTube page. Click on any one of my videos, and there's my emails in there, and you can email me, and I will let you in on the Discord. So that's really my, like, I flipped my story basically to answer your question from my perspective, Roger.
Yeah.
I thought email list was kind of no benefit, and I didn't really see the point of it. First of all, who wants to hear me ramble on in a newsletter? They barely watch my videos. So, but I flipped. I think if you're looking at building an audience, looking at building a community, looking at building your channel, yeah, own that data. It's yours, and you can use it however you want. You spam the hell out of Sydney's inbox.
Here I come, Sid.
Just make sure you put a unsubscribe link in for him.
Sure. All right. What else you guys got? I've kind of run through my list here, and I'm, we are also missing a couple people that were going to be on here tonight and share their perspectives. Mark, what do you got for us?
Well, you mentioned the algorithm changes. I'm curious which one you're talking about. The more recent shorts being on the browse page for computers.
Yeah.
Is that the one?
That's one of them. There was some other thing that they changed back, like I said, back in September. The one you're talking about is like when you go to the browse page, it's like half the real estate is now shorts.
Yeah.
No matter how many times I click the ellipses and say show fewer shorts.
But have you guys that are posting shorts noticed more traffic coming to them, especially in search?
No, as a matter of fact, not. Yeah, if anything, a little less.
My
at 1.9,
my second channel, my shorts have been going up based on search, not from browser shorts feed. I put one up and got like 0 in shorts feed, and it was just everything was coming from search, which I thought was really weird. But then
I see what you're saying. Yeah,
change videos.
I'll have to look at that. I don't know.
Search on home pages on computer screens, and people are clicking on it in search. So that's something I have seen recently. But going back a little bit further, I have seen, or I'm sure you guys have seen, more small channels on your homepage. That was an algorithm change in 2025, but that I have seen go away. Did you notice that?
I was gonna say mine's just the opposite experience.
Yeah,
like those three, because now you just see 3 videos at the top.
Before that change.
Before that, I did. You're right.
Yeah.
But now it's like there's maybe a rotation of 6 or 7 channels.
Dude, does Bob Does Sports need more viewers? I mean, seriously, it's like you can't. Every time I turn on YouTube, it's like 20 of them, or Grant Horvat. I mean, it's like just them. They're the only ones that get served up. It's really wild.
Do you think they paid YouTube for that though? Do you think there's something happening?
That's your algorithm you're building. Just stop watching them.
Yeah, they actually don't pop up in my browse page at all because I don't watch them. You can change your browse page pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Like a real dedicated hour of foot videos, and your browse page is completely obliterated and is unwatchable with any company around.
I tell you what, I'm absolutely going to search out after we're done here. I've got to see
it. Hard to find.
I'm trying not to laugh because I've got like 3 or 4 different shorts ideas that I'm already thinking about in my head. I'm gonna probably post one tonight.
Where does everyone want to be? Where does everyone want to be, like, kind of more longer term? Any content you want to build or sub count?
100K.
Like when you're pretty established. 100,000?
100K. Just want the plaque.
Yeah, you said you would be done.
Yeah, that would be.
Got it.
That would
be
cool.
I'm done after that.
Yeah. Drop the mic.
I don't think it'll be golf though. I don't. Growing in golf it's difficult. Look at our biggest channel is what's his name? That old guy, Rick Shields. And that's only 3 million. Look at other niches. They're much larger. So growing in golf is very difficult. There's bigger channel like Grant and Bryson have grown a shit ton in the past year, but in comparison to the rest of YouTube, golf is very far behind.
Yeah.
I think my goal is to really just I want free clubs and free rounds of golf. That's what I want.
I'm trying to get in the 10K, 20K range. I think I would be pretty happy with that.
You're never happy.
You don't think that would be
always
enough?
More?
I don't think you'll be happy with that, Roger.
Really?
I don't think you'll be happy ever, Roger.
No.
I mean, that's a compliment, man. You're a driven guy. I'm not slagging you. That's a compliment.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Joe there because I don't see you just saying, oh, well, first of all, let's say you get to 20,000. And so what you're going to say, well, I guess now what do you do with your channel? You just stop?
Delete.
Just coast a bit, maybe one video a week and just let it go. Maybe you're not in control of
Good
that.
luck with that, man.
But that's not, but then you lose the fun of what you were doing, of what you were building. I think that's, you get there and you realize I've been having fun building this and, let's keep going.
Sometimes it doesn't get fun though when you're like playing shitty golf. Like, I don't want to record anymore. This sucks.
Yeah, but you're talking about 20,000 subs. And that's something that, first of all, I don't think any of us know what that feels like, but that's something you built. That's like you got 20,000 people to say, I care enough about, occasionally watching some of this guy's stuff that I'm going to actually sign up for it. So, I mean, that's kind of an ego stroke. And I can't imagine that once you get to at least that size with that sort of, sort of momentum, that you're not sort of motivated to keep on going.
You guys know me.
Mark, you just want the 100. You just want the 100. Well,
You're gonna
it's gonna be tough. Let's do some math. 8 videos in 2026. You need.
They got to be bangers.
What do you?
All it
Yeah,
takes is
bangers.
one good video, right, man?
You need 90. What is it? 97,000 more subs.
I need a lot of fucking feet. That's what I need.
Yeah, you do. You need more feet. You need more feet. I think for me, like, what I would want out of, first of all, there's not a lot. I just enjoy doing this. If there was something that I wanted to come out of it, it would be over time to refine what we're doing right here, to the point where this would just be it, right? That it's probably looks a little different, sounds a little different, a little more varied topics, a little more varied guests, but more podcast. I do enjoy going out on the course and recording, but it's just, I enjoy going out on the course and just playing with the people I'm playing with more. And so I'd rather keep playing golf and enjoying golf that way and talk about it in a format similar to this or like this.
And you should get interesting people and take them out for a round of golf, and then just like film a few holes and then go back to the clubhouse and do your interview. That would be
I think if you watch Danny, he's the newest guy that joined, the newest channel that joined the Discord. So Danny just did that, and he's done some really cool, like, he really actually truly is a pro, and he's done some really cool like stuff for other people. And he just posted an interview with a friend of his, and it's actually, he's clearly a very interesting guy, and he's basically looks like he's the Jim Nance of drift car racing. That's sort of what I got out of what he does. Travels the world to do that. It's pretty cool, and also plays golf. So I watched that and I'm like, oh, that's actually a pretty fun way to do it. That combines sort of everything that I really enjoy and like about it. But I also like just sitting in my house and talking like this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll tell you, it's been a highlight to meet and interact with you guys. I think that it's fun to have people that share a weird niche interest like this, and just be able to compare notes, because I mean, I play golf alone almost all the time because none of my friends play golf. So this is when I get to talk golf, and so I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys. So thank you for this.
Yeah, no, that's what I enjoy about it too. It's amazing that as much golf as you would play, Joe, that you haven't, and you're a nice guy, that you haven't sort of developed friendships with other folks. I'm sure you have, but other folks who golf and would enjoy going out and golfing with you. So you're not always golfing by yourself.
I mean, I'm a musician, so most of my friends play music. That's their thing.
And you're probably pretty good at hacky sack.
No, that's never been my deal, but
Really?
the guitar definitely is my deal.
Yeah, nice. Do you no thoughts of doing any sort of music channel or something like that?
I don't know. Not right now. I can barely have enough time to do the golf, to be honest with you.
Sydney, I don't know who you're calling a hippie. He said he doesn't hacky sack. And I see Danny in the comments. No, that's my pleasure to shout out that video, Danny. It was a good video. Your friend seems like a very interesting guy, and hopefully I didn't mischaracterize that his profession by calling him the Jim Nance of drift racing. I think that's a high compliment. So, yeah. Well, any other questions? I don't see any other questions in the chat. There's steady flow of commentary making fun of us. I see Mark's in the chat. Good to see you, Mark. I saw he was live streaming tonight as well, or earlier, I think, from the Chipping Green.
Mark.
Yeah.
Driven too.
Good job. Cool. All right. Any other topics we need to hit on, you guys? Anybody watching the Pebble Beach Pro-Am?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
No.
Watch it tonight. Yeah.
Mark, I know your answer.
I watched none of it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I even do what I do. I don't watch golf. I don't watch YouTube golf. It's boring.
The latest personal growth that I can share is that I used to have just this compulsion. If I started a video on YouTube, I would finish it. And so I've seen a lot of really bad videos all the way to the end. And because there's something about like clicking off, I just can't do. And I am now able to stop watching a video if I lose interest in it. And it's been a pretty big time saver for me, especially with the length of some of these videos now. So I'm pretty proud of myself. But like you, Mark, don't really watch a lot of pros. It just doesn't interest me too much. But I think I need to start if I want to talk about more golf on here.
If someone puts up a good thumbnail, that it's kind of hard to not click on it.
Yeah.
But like every single Bob Does Sports, every single, I mean, Grant, I kind of like Grant, honestly, but like everyone else with the fucking cart cam talking for 5 minutes, one swing, 10-minute talk about what they ate or how much they shit the night before. I don't care.
Yep.
I don't care. I barely care about the golf swing.
Yep.
It's gotten so old and stale to me. Like I want to veer away from on the course stuff myself. I don't know what that's going to look like. I do plan on actually filming 8 videos this year. I don't know what they'll be, but they will be golf adjacent, I think.
That's where I'm at. I think I've mentioned it to a couple of people too, that I don't have a backlog of videos, but I do have a backlog of scripts that I've written, because there's some scripted content that I want to do on the course and see how it works. And it's more just sort of poking fun at golf and golfers and myself.
So like a skit?
No, I actually will play around. Like, well, so here's what I would say, that like the one that I want to shoot next or record next is really, it's the hook that I wrote, and the hook needs work. Is, in this video, I'll give you 9 tips for getting more enjoyment out of golf as you turn into an old fart. And I've got basically nine tips that are, I don't know if they're very tippy tip. Like here, I'll read you tip 1. Treat, and this is, I've got this all planned out, how this gets recorded and everything. Treat golf like drinking, right? Fun with friends, doesn't require a warm up, awesome by yourself in the early morning, but afternoon with friends is even better. Know when to say when. And I've got like even shot lists and everything else that I want to do on the course for each one of these tips. So I got like 9 of these that I wrote out. Right. And I want to just try that method as opposed to, I'm going to go out and see if I suck today or if I'm good and record it.
I want to see drunk Mike playing golf. That's your next video.
It's
hammered.
Yeah.
Can you say you're drunk though on the video, or
Hell
just
yeah.
like imply it?
I'm drunk right now.
What do you mean? There would be no implying it. You would be able to tell. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I could give it a try, but those are like the videos that Bob Does Sports was doing, like just on ad nauseum, and they got so old so fast. But I could try it.
I just want to see it.
I don't think. No, you just want to see that in person. It's good. It's good. It's pretty good. I don't know. It doesn't happen very often, but it's good.
All right, I'm coming to Oregon. Is it
Okay,
Oregon or Oregon?
Oregon.
I'm coming to Oregon.
Yeah. Connect.
Oregun. Is that how they spell it phonetically, Mike?
Orgasam.
FEET. No. All right. Well, before this devolves into just more talk, I'm I will say thank you to the three of you for coming on tonight and sharing your thoughts and your perspectives. Thank you to everybody in the chat for joining in on the fun and for throwing your questions and comments at us. Appreciate it. If you haven't already, subscribe to Roger Golf, subscribe to MG Golf, subscribe to Sorta Like Golf. Consider subscribing to Mike Golf's Oregon.
Definitely subscribe.
You definitely want to
Subscribe.
hop on. You definitely want to hop on the MG Golf train for 2026 because it's content city, baby. It's going to be
8
content
videos.
city.
8 videos.
You don't know when it's coming, man. But
We
it's gonna be
haven't seen
good.
the first one yet, but I can tell it's probably going to be a big one. It's going to be
They're
good.
big ones, baby.
I've been on YouTube for 10 years, and this is how much it paid me.
I might have to. I'm doing that one next.
Yeah, you guys, all three of you guys need to do that one. I want to see those. It's like a rite of
Ooh,
passage. for
collab.
getting one.
Yeah, let's do it.
A money collaboration. That's a good idea.
There's no videos that give out 3 channel revenues.
That's like a
Oh.
90-minute video. Every 30 minutes, you would finally reveal how much was actually made.
Mm.
And the answer is always, well, it sort of depends on your niche and all right, whatever. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you everybody for watching.
Yeah, thanks for
enjoyed it,
doing
had a
this,
great
man.
time.
Thank you, Mike.
And I look forward to the next one.
All right. Well, listen, take it easy, guys.
Thanks, Joe.
Bye, Mike.
You could do it.